Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. We've got a really compelling contest here. A team that's earned a top 25 ranking heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit.
D-Town, should I start my
Let's get this game going.
All right.
Kick this deep to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Barnes. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Washington State's will get the first crack on offense today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Powering through. Breaking free at the 35. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Washington State.
And all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Boise State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's going to be way off. The receiver was wide open. The pass off target. Missed opportunity. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. And the Broncos will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create here on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Incompletion makes it second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, BSU. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnes. And he's brought down at the 16. He would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Washington State's offense back on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He finds the running back in the flat. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's escaping the pocket now. In the clear at the 25. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. Washington State getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The linebacker shifting around now. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Washington State.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. He steps out at the 21. That's where they start the drive. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The Broncos come up to the line in a hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. The shotgun running play called. And the defense wraps him up. 3rd down after that running play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's going to take off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The catch is hauled in. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Kirk, Washington State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Man, 3rd down and 1, and you allow a sack. Listen, I'm not a coach, but whenever I see a play like that on 3rd and 1, and you throw it instead of run it, it's just a head scratcher. And to make matters worse, they end up with a sack for a loss.
Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Washington State and set with a 1st and 10 now.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
A quick juke. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. No huddle now for the offense. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Important 2nd down play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones...
Let's take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Tight end goes in motion. The shotgun handoff here. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes the defender miss. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them. For the big gain and a big-time score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tries the right with a quick throw. The QB throws his 3rd quick of the... taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Running back with the football. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington State.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he pulls in the catch. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32. And the Broncos will come to the line to run the hurry up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Using his legs on the scramble. Tiny space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Broncos with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. 2nd down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, curving. If this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's swarmed by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Looking for his back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
4 hits put so much pressure on your secondary. The quarterback has time to throw. You've got 4 receivers streaking into the back part of your defense. Eventually, the quarterback's going to find an open.
He's looking deep here. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course,
Am
you know
I?
about
Yeah.
the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Returner tackle right there. That's what they'll start the drive.
No.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks like he's going to run it. Finds the receiver wide open. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Broncos will send their punt team onto the field. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. They're going to run it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Running with purpose. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Washington State. And the beatdown continues.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The Broncos looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second and 10 here.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in cross territory. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's right. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone. Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Washington State. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one? rushing touchdowns in one game. What a day.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Boise State offense back out. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And Kirk, Washington State has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Boise State. This passing game is still on fire.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Well, they test the mid.